You know, sometimes a good press can be killed by one decision that makes an otherwise sound and well-structured press look really bad. Now, this is an example that I found, well, a couple of times in Liverpool's game against West Ham like 2 months ago, but it stuck in my mind and I made a note of it, so here you go. And this example shows exactly why you have to be like super locked in when you're pressing, because one lapse can kill the entire thing. Now, in this example, Liverpool are pressing quite high, obviously West Ham are in the box, and Ekitike is currently splitting the difference between the two centre backs, give or take. Eventually, he engages the goalkeeper, and although he's on the left side, the goalkeeper decides to play that way anyway. But once he's played in that direction, we're in the stage that Liverpool want to be in, where the pitch is small. And as you can see, this is the kind of space that West Ham have to play. And I spoke about it a little bit in one of my videos on Rio a long time ago. But when the pitch is small, pressing is most efficient, right? You have the least space to deal with the pressure and you're in pretty good position to win the ball back. So right here, all Liverpool have to do, in theory, is keep West Ham in this small space and they'll probably win the ball back and win it high up the pitch unless they play long. So Ekitike's job is to keep Mavropanos, I think it is, in this box, right? And as you can see from this little 2/3 of a triangle I've drawn, his job is to keep him enclosed in this space, but he doesn't do it. And obviously there are a lot of things that go into why somebody might fail their assignment in a press. Maybe it's the 80th minute, they're tired, maybe they have some instructions to let them out a certain way, but in this situation it's the 3rd minute of the game, he's probably not tired, and I'd assume Arne Slot wouldn't tell him to let him turn back. In this situation, you probably want to keep him in this space. And when I say that the rest of the press is in good shape, you can see everyone else is accounted for. But as I said, Ekitike fails in his job here, and Mavropanos turns back and is able to play back to his goalkeeper. And as you can see, once the ball's with the goalkeeper, the box has gone from being this big to being this big. And now the press is just less efficient because you've got more space to cover as the defending team, and it's easier for West Ham to find a way out. When the ball goes to, I think it's Axel Disasi, he is able to play a ball through the lines, which makes Liverpool's press look bad, but really it's just because someone made a mistake just 5 seconds earlier. And when the ball does get played forward and Diouf is able to run into the space afterwards, watching the game you might think, wow, Liverpool are such a bad pressing team, but literally just 10 seconds before they had West Ham enclosed in a really small space, and it was just one tiny mistake that killed the entire thing. So that's probably why we shouldn't jump to conclusions to say things like this manager doesn't know how to set up a press, or these players are really bad pressers, because for the most part, everything was set up well for Liverpool to win the ball back, but one tiny mistake killed the entire thing, and it makes the whole team look bad when really it was just one mini mistake from one player.